Broadcast on BC Hornet Sports is brought to you by these great sponsors: B&N Trucking, Cass Communications, Larry Dunn Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville and Mount Sterling, your Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA, Sarah Culbertson Memorial Hospital, Ray Insurance, Mount Sterling Savings Center, All About Dance and More, the Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency, the Hendricker Funeral Home, Dot Transportation and Dot Foods, your McKay Napa Auto Parts Store, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, El Grady Realty, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, A Rustic Gardens. Thank you to our sponsors and to our listeners for listening and watching the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
When you add up
Steve
all
Surratt,
the Wi-Fi.
Brian Ingram, Lisa Surratt back with you tonight with junior high girls basketball, as we have the Brown County Hornets and Western tonight and junior high 7th and 8th grade basketball. Tuesday night, the 7th graders won, the 8th graders lost in a close ball game, and we had good ball games for you. We're looking for the same here tonight, that it would be a good ball game. And then do they have they're in regionals next week, aren't they?
Yes, they have two more games, regular season games next week. They got Payson and Quincy St. Peter next week, and then regionals start next Saturday. And Brown County should have the bye on Saturday, and their first game should be Monday the 22nd. It should be a 1 seed or 2 seed. Okay, all right, and then they have that week, and then the next week is the 8th graders start in the following week, so they get it. There's a week between that, and that's a good thing for us since most of the 8th grade team is our 7th graders plus the 3 8th graders. Yep. And so looking forward to that. Now the 20th, we start here. We start girls basketball here with the Hornet Classic. Hornet Classic, yeah.
And we'll have about 23, 24 games broadcast for you.
It's a lot of good basketball.
It is, and a lot of good teams coming in for that. Unity will be here. Liberty will be here. Route will be at one of the squads. Pittsfield, Brown County, Western, Pleasant Hill, Rushville, and
Hancock, North Hancock, or
Hancock. West Hancock.
Yeah.
And
think of the right name.
So I think there's 10 teams in the tournament. They play 2 pools around robin, and then the following Saturday on the 27th, we'll have first through 9th place for you on that day. So each team is guaranteed 5 ball games. And it's a good way to start out your season, play a lot of condensed. Brown County actually plays 2 games on Saturday. They start the day out and they finish the day out. And so, but then they get a little rest there if they make it to championship day.
Yep.
You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Give them a call at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. We'll take a station break, and then we'll be back with your keys to the game, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems.
Connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster internet and Wi-Fi. Good thing Cascom has reliable download speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi pods to keep all your devices well connected. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Cascom.com for a great offer on reliable internet and whole home Wi-Fi.
Hi, Chad Yingling here with Yingling and Nissen Insurance.
And Mike Yingling, also with Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Tell me about home and auto packages. It looks like we've had some companies with pretty competitive rates here the last few months.
We've done a lot of quotes here in the last few weeks. I've saved anywhere from $600 to even $1,200. off their annual premium. Been doing really well and saving people a lot of money and providing them excellent coverage.
Pretty competitive on the home and auto stuff if people want to quote.
Love to take a look at your stuff, give you a quote, and hopefully save you a bunch of money.
Give us a call at 217-773-3397.
Are you looking to start a career or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are once a week or once a month. It's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for an organization that changes lives both physically and emotionally? The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA can help. Busy parents love the variety of activities for the whole family and our on-site childcare. We offer scholarship assistance and great options to fit any budget. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group classes like yoga and Zumba. As a nonprofit organization, we pride ourselves on making a positive impact, not only in individuals, but also our community. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self will thank you.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Brian Ingram back with you on the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling. Call 773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. And speaking about the weather, almost got to turn the furnace back on, Brian.
I know.
That was a cold 51 today with that breeze blowing.
I don't know if it's a breeze. It was a gale. It was blowing hard today.
It was a little cooler. It was one of those things. I know some people probably saw me out in public. I had a mask on outside. Guess what? I'm putting the mask on outside this winter to keep my face warm.
I did find that over the last winter that it did have its advantages every once in a while.
Yeah.
When you were outside, you were able to, keep a little warmer.
Yep. And so let's talk about the keys to the game, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. Family medicine care is as close as 521 East Main Street in Mount Sterling at the Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic, opening, well, they're already open. Call 217-773-7105 for an appointment, 217-773-7105 for an appointment at the Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic. keys to the game, Brian. I'll let you say what the keys are.
Well, turnovers I think is the one of the biggest things that kills us. It's usually a free point on the other side. We got to stop turnovers. We have to make free throws, as we saw in the 8th grade game the other night. Mm-hmm. If we would have made some free throws right there at the end, we would have had that game
all
won.
we had to do is make 3.
Yep. And we missed 4. Yep.
Right there at the end.
Yeah, right there at the end.
Not counting what we missed the whole game.
Yep. And then we got to be able to run our offense and use the whole team. Is my thought. We have five girls on the floor. We got to be able to use them and be able to connect with someone to make buckets.
Well, it's no different than football. When Brown County played their best football this year, there was variety in that calling pattern.
Yep.
You got the defense didn't know what was coming, so they couldn't focus on the fullback. They couldn't focus on this. They had to focus on everything, and that opens things up.
Yep.
When you use all 5 players on the basketball floor, the defense cannot key on 1 or 2 people because they have to cover everybody.
Yep.
And I would agree with that. That's the 3 points. Lisa, you got anything over there for keys to the game?
Play your heart out, girls.
And the other thing I'll say is talk. On defense in particular, talk. Let somebody know when somebody's breaking through the middle, or, communication in any sport is huge.
It is
huge.
Yep.
And so those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. If you think it may be a heart attack or a stroke, stop thinking and start dialing 911. Quick action can save a life, could save your life. With that, we'll take a station break, and we'll be back with the starting lineups after these messages.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
Thinking about replacing a furnace or building a home? Confused by the options? Contact the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling about GeoComfort geothermal systems. Harness the energy stored in the earth to provide your heating and cooling. Geothermal is extremely efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly. It can save you up to 70% on your heating and cooling bills. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
KLC Inc. has moved to their new location at 509 Pittsfield Road, next to Casting Lumber in the former Flynn Grocery location. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. Stop by their new showroom at 509 Pittsfield Road or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Steve Surratt, Brian Ingram, Lisa Surratt back with you on the broadcast today on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. We're in the middle of the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. Call the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. It's time for our starting lineups brought to you by Dot Transportation. They're hiring full and part-time drivers with flexible schedules. Contact the Dot Transportation hiring team today at 217-773-9463. Brian, you got the starters there?
I do. Barry Western's coming into the nest tonight to play our Lady Hornets for junior high, and their starting lineups is number 5, Lila Higgins, number 22, Addison Barris.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling it.
Number 24, Kaylee Johnson, number 32, Caitlin Bowerman, and number 50, Sophie Reneker.
And our lineup changed a little bit for the 7th grade game tonight.
Yep, we have a little adjustment tonight. Starting for the Hornets tonight is number 21, Jamie Lohr, 22, Hope Ingram, 25, Lena Anderson starting for us tonight, 32, Mackenzie Cassing, and 42, Maggie Henry is going to lead off the Hornets for us tonight.
And Lena Anderson had a really good ball game on Tuesday night, and that's a good reward system to get her back out there. And so here we are with the tip-off, and it'll be Cassing jumping for Brown County, and Addison Barris for Western. And Cassing controls the tip. Ingram gets the ball, clears the ball, gets it to Cassing, top of the key. Right-hand side, that's Lohr. Lohr double dribbles, and that'll be the first turnover for Brown County in this ball game. Taking the ball out will be Barrowman. She'll try to inbound, it looks like, to Reneker. Reneker, full court pressure by Brown County. They get the ball across by chance there. Johnson has it, and she travels. We're going to head back. 1 turnover for each team. And both teams starting out kind of sloppy here, Brian.
Yeah, we got to clean it up.
Running 2 high post here. That's different. Kicking it out. Down low. That's Anderson off of the backboard, and she starts out with 2 points for the night.
That's a good start.
She's got a lot of confidence under the basket she didn't have. That's going to be brought up by Barrowman. She's going to try to take it full court off the glass, and good. Ties the score up 2-2 on the Cass Communication scoreboard.
Brown County's got to step up and stop the ball there.
Ingram takes it to the right side. Cross courts, that's Lohr. She's going to shoot a long 2. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Bereniker. Again, double team, ball tapped. Ends up in Barrowman's hands, and she travels. That'll be the second turnover for them. It's like 4:50 left here on the Cass Communication scoreboard clock. Cassing atop the key. Lohr on the right-hand side. Dumps it down to Cassing. She's got the dribble right-hand side. Finds Anderson open in the middle. And she made the mistake, Brian, of bringing the ball down.
Yep.
When you're as tall as she is and everybody else is shorter, you got to learn to keep the ball up here.
Yep, got to use that pivot foot and pivot and keep the ball above your head.
When you bring it down, a midget can take the ball away from you. Barrowman. Ball's knocked away by Ingram, and it's still going to be Western basketball. Slim crowd. We hope that more people show up. I don't even see many Western people here yet.
Not too many.
Ball inbounded. Johnson, it gets overthrown and thrown out of bounds. That's going to be Brown County's ball, and another turnover for Western. Ingram inbounds the ball, 4 corners, Cassing in the middle, off the glass, no good. Rebound Ingram, kicks it out to Lohr. She's going to shoot it 2, no good. Rebound Anderson off the glass, and good. 4 points for Anderson in this ball game. Brown County leads 4-2 with 4:10 left here in the first quarter on the Cass Communication scoreboard clock. Barrowman trying to get it to someone as a full court pressure. Ends up getting it into the hands of Higgins. She gets it down the floor to Barris. She drives the lane, puts it up, no good. Anderson with the basketball. Coming back the other way, that'll be Cassing as Brown County sets up their offense. There's Ingram. Cross the Lohr, back to Ingram, top the key in the corner to Cassing. She had a wide open shot and drives. Basket up, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up off the glass and scores. 6-2 Brown County with 3:25 left here in the first quarter on the Cass Communication scoreboard clock. Johnson gets it into Reniker, and Henry ends up with the basketball, gets it to Cassing, kicks it to Ingram at the free throw line, bounces around and falls in. 8-2 Brown County lead. Just 3 minutes left here in the first. Inbound will be Johnson. Picked off by Ingram. Out front to Anderson. She's going to take one from the side of the free throw line, and she gets fouled in the process. And like I said, Lena Anderson with a little more confidence than I saw in her as a player the first 2 ball games of the year, Brian.
Yep, she has been getting quite a bit of playing time, which is great because, I mean, we've been able to rotate some girls in, and you can just tell she's understanding the game so much more, and being able to work in the paint and be able to receive the ball and go back up with it.
And that gets you 3 people in there with some pretty good height on this 7th grade team.
It does. It does.
You just had a 3 rotation out on your Westerns team.
Okay.
34 came in at 14, and I don't know who the other.
10.
10.
I think we got, I don't know how many Barrises we have in there. Did 22 stay in? Yes, she did. So it's going to be Alyssa and Addison.
I don't know, but little Alyssa's about a head and a half shorter than Cassing.
Yep, inbound to Cassing, and 10-2.
They really look little out there now.
They sure do.
Ball inbounded, that's Alyssa. Gets it to Barrowman. She takes it down the floor and loses it out of bounds. They're up to about 6 or 7 turnovers already, aren't they, Brian?
Yeah, that's 5. Yep.
5?
Yep.
Cassing top of the key for the shot. Off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. She's got the little Alyssa Barris on her. Puts up another shot and in. 2:20 left here. 12-2 Brown County with the lead.
Bartman has a good dribble. She's attacked the basket a couple times. Last time she just wasn't able to hold on to it.
Addison Barris throws it out of bounds, and Otker can't catch that, and it'll be another turnover. Already seen some substitution. Casson going to go out and set for she'll play the whole game the next game. Brings in Renessa Ward. Ingram, Lohr, 2, on, good. 14-2. She was close. I knew pretty soon she was going to sink one. Inbound to Barrowman. Barrowman trying to bring the ball up against the press. Brown County still with the press. She tries to feed it over to Alyssa. Alyssa gets it over to Felser. Felser down to Addison, and Addison goes low to Otker and out of bounds, and another turnover. And Anderson comes out of the ball game, and Lizzie Blakely into the ball game. And Ingram brings the ball across. Feeds down low to Blakely, and she can't handle the basketball. Otker gets it, gives it out to Addison, or I should say Alyssa. And that'll be Addison taking it across. Back out to Alyssa. That's the Barris girls. Alyssa shoots, partially blocked, and Blakely with the rebound. Ingram takes it back the other direction for Brown County. In the corner, that's Ward trying to drive the bucket. She can't get there. Baseline throw. Down, feed into Henry. Back out to Lohr. 2 more points. As Lohr's got 4 points here. 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brown County leading 16-2 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Addison Barris. She tries to drive the baseline. Nice job by Hope Ingram to cut her off. And she's all over. And the ball goes out of bounds as it goes off of Otker. And it'll be Brown County basketball. Ingram brings it up for Brown County. Blakely, top of the key. Back out to Ingram. She drives the lane, puts it up. No good. Blakely with the rebound. And gets, got to be I saw a lot of arm there.
A lot of arm on there.
But hey, it's a lopsided ball game.
Yep.
16-2 already, and we're down to the last 10 seconds. Addison. Barris brings the ball across. She had Lohr on her. Stops her dribble, puts it down low. Can't be caught by... And that's the end of the first quarter of play. Brown County 16 and Western 2. We'll be back.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Steve Surratt, Brian Ingram back in with you, with Lisa Surratt over there pushing the buttons tonight. And it's going to be, who's basketball? Should be Brown, nope.
I think think we got confused.
I think
we got some confusion going on. All right, Brown County ball.
Okay. Different people in for Brown County as they're trying to get some other people out there. We got Ella Henry in the ball game now.
Gretchen Hilburn also in.
Yep. Gretchen Hilburn with the basketball. She's going to run the offense for Brown County. We got about 3 of our second stringers in there and 2 what I would consider first stringers.
Yep.
Henry and Blakely in the ball game. Hilburn brings the ball in, kicks it over to Ella, and
nice shot, Gretchen.
Hilburn makes one from the free throw line. That makes it 18-2. 5:25 left here in the second quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock. That's going to be Alyssa Barris. She feeds it over to Barrowman. It's knocked away. Ends up in the hands of Ella Henry. Now it's going to be Hilburn bringing the ball up for Brown County. Kicks it out in the corner to Ella. Ella drives, thinks about the shot, pulls back up. Hilburn going to reset the offense. Blakely a little lean-in pick there. And a rebound ends up in Hilburn's hands. And she'll bring it back out front.
Love her feistiness.
Yeah, she's a little bit mighty.
Yes, sir.
Wart with the basketball, dribbling, trying to go to the lane. They let her go to the lane, but she brought the ball down. And going to be fouled on the play by Addison Barris. I want to thank our viewers out there for on tonight. Next week, we really don't have anything for you next week until Saturday.
Get it, Ness.
And we're going to have a full day Saturday for you. I think we've got, I know we're going to broadcast about 8 ball games on Saturday. And there's 10, so we can't do the ones over in the junior high gym. We can't do those at the same time unless we got lots of people.
Renessa shot 2 free throws, was unable to connect on either one of those.
Brenniker will bring the basketball up. Ward will pick her up just at the top of the key. Feeds it down in the corner to Barrowman. Barrowman shoots. In and out, no good. Rebound ends up in the hands of Ward, and a fight for the basketball. We have to laugh because Renessa has a nickname at our house. She's Country Mouse, and our granddaughter is City Mouse.
There you go.
And there's the difference between Country Mouse and City Mouse, is that she's going to scrap for everything that she's got out there.
Renessa's been impressive for me. I mean, she's first time playing. I don't think she played for 5th and 6th grade, and this first time coming out, and you can see she's caught on fast with it.
And I was impressed. She did a good job catching. We had to do some changes where Martinez went down to third base in that junior high basketball team. And Renessa caught a lot more, I think, than she was expecting to.
Yep.
And did a really good job for us.
Maggie Henry going out, and Lily Ham coming in.
Alyssa Barris replacing Addison Barris, and Brink is in the ball game now. Ball knocked away by Brink, and in the hands of Higgins. She gets it out, and Olivia Harris then gives it to Alyssa Barris. I'll try to get the names down here. We got 4 new people in. The only one left in is Renneker. Ball down low, that's Brink. And tied up by Hilburn. And it should be Western's ball.
Yep.
Now, is he arrowed toward the court or to the bench?
To the court.
To the court,
Yep.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yep.
And Barris makes that as Alyssa. 18-4, 3 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the second quarter. Hilburn brings it up for Brown County.
Good feed.
Blakely feeds, gets the feed in. There's a little pick there. She didn't roll, but she picked. But she's going to have to watch because in the tournament they'll call that move and pick.
Yep.
She was moving quite a bit. And that's the difference that is going to be hard because nights like tonight, not everything gets called.
No.
And as official, you can't. Otherwise, the first half would be extremely long.
It'd be a midnight game.
Blakely shoots, no good. Ella with the rebound, puts it back up off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound on the floor.
Out of bounds.
And going to be Brown County's basketball as it goes off of a Western player. But when you get to the tournament, a lot of stuff's going to get called on you, and it's going to put you in a bind. Ball blocked as, let's see, Lily Ham in the ball game for Brown County. Hilburn will take it inbounds as it went out. Tries to feed it in the middle, knocked away by Brink. In the corner and out of Blakely's hands and out of bounds. And it will be Western's ball. Well, I tell you, much shorter and these girls' numbers wouldn't fully show. Alyssa Barris to the right-hand side. Gets down low with the big people. Got to toss it back out to Harris. Back to Barris. She cross court to Redeker. And that ends up being picked off by Hilburn. And it's blocked by Alyssa Barris. Again, you put that ball down around your waist, anybody can knock that ball away. We're going to get somebody else in, Paisley Patterson. Hilburn inbounds, and it gets knocked away and off of a Western player. And I tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with Brink. She's tipped two of those already. Timeout. Brown County will be back after these messages.
Orthopedics is probably one of the best specialties where you see something that's happened that's ugly and you get to see such a change when you fix them.
My passion is getting people back to their regular activities.
The reason why I went into orthopedics.
This job has been so satisfying. It is so much fun to do what I do.
You get to help a lot of people, and it's definitely one of the things that give me great satisfaction.
Napa know-how.
Hello, Earl Flack. You're locally owned McCain Napa Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, and Brian Ingram back with you. 7th grade basketball, 18-4. Brown County leads in the second. Inbound to Ham, off the glass, no good. Wart with the rebound, no good. I should say that was Ella Henry. 2 shots there, not Vanessa. 2 blondes. I just got to remember one's got black leggings, warmers on, and knee braces, and the other one doesn't. Alyssa Barris over to the right-hand side. That's Funk. And there is Brink. Top of the key. She puts it up off the board. No good. Rebound. Ham kicks it out to Wart. She's got a break. But who's there? Brink cuts her off. Wart. And she partially blocks the shot. That'll be Alyssa Barris coming back the other direction for Barry Western. Dribbles down to the corner. Going to take a long 2. No good. Rebound. Ends up in the hand of Barry Western. And that was Patterson with that rebound. Be Brown County basketball. Hilburn will inbound to Wart. And give it back to Hilburn to bring it up. Going to the single post now with Ham. To the middle, feed out, give and go. Hilburn up the middle, and in and out, no good. Rebound on the floor is Patterson. It'll be Barris bringing the ball up for Barry Western. Right-hand side, that's Patterson. Oh, nope, excuse me, that's Funk. Down low to Brink, and a shot up by Harris. And Ella Henry with the rebound gives it out to Hilburn. Nice job by Hilburn out there to clap and holler, I'm here, get the ball to me. You've got an outlet pass.
Communication within your team on the floor.
Down to Ham, she turns, shoots, no good off the rim. Rebound Harris for Barry Western. Alyssa Barris brings the ball up for them. Just down to 1 minute and 2 seconds left here in the second quarter. Brown County leading 18-4. That's Patterson. Cross courts, too high for Funk and out of bounds. You might say that was a funky pass. Just to add some bad pastor humor to the
pastor,
day.
Bad dad joke, whatever it is.
Yeah, bad grandpa joke. I usually get the turned head and they say, "Oh, grandpa," to me. Hilburn down low to Ham. And Brink was there, but she wasn't set, so she's going to get called for a foul. Yep. Coach is telling her, you got to put your hands in the air, but she need to get there about a second earlier.
Yep.
Wart to Hilburn. Hilburn for 2, off the rim, no good. Rebound's going to be a long rebound, and that's going to be Paige McCaskill in the ball game. I think we've got about everybody off the bench in the ball game. McCaskill for a long 2. That's long. Rebound, Ella Henry. Given to Ham, off the backboard, no good. Ham again feeds it out to Hilburn. Hilburn shoots a short 3-foot shot. Down to 12 seconds, 20-4. We'll have the Yuengling Unition halftime program for you here in just a couple of seconds. They're at 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling, 773-3397, or on the web at YNAgency.com. With that, at the end of 2 quarters of play, it's Brown County 20 and Western 4. We'll be back.
Illinois, with 23 locations serving Central Illinois, family owned, 84 years. Let's talk about cold weather specials. How about some Napa 50/50 antifreeze, $8.99 a gallon, full strength, $11.99. Also have Xerix on sale as low as $7.99. Napa Premium Conventional Motor Oil, $2.39 a quart, or $11.99 for a 5-quart jug. Get the good stuff with Napa know-how, and thank you for your business.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
Our friends over at Dot Foods have some incredible career opportunities available right now. Dot's business is growing, which means they need to grow their warehouse team to keep up, and this is the team you want to be on. Material handlers can start earning up to $22.35 an hour. They have full and part-time positions available with flexible schedules to fit your life. And Dot has great benefits like paid vacation, profit sharing, 401k match, and so much more. Check them out today at dotfoods.com/team for more information.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, and Brian Ingram back with you on the Yuengling Unition halftime program. 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 or on the web at YNAgency.com. Got some stats over there for us, Brian?
I do. Brown County is 10 for 30 from two-point land, 0 for 1 from 3, 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Keys to the game, we got to hit free throws. Even it's a 20-4 game, but anytime you go to the free throw line, it needs to be a bucket. So that's something that we need to work on and get a little bit more consistent. Western is 4 points for the night so far, and they're 2 for 9 from the field. Their scores are Barris with 2 and Barrowman with 2. Brown County's scores is we've done our key of spreading the floor and using their team. We've done that so far. Hilburn has 4, Lohr has 4, Ingram has 2, Anderson has 4, and Cassing has 6.
Well, and the thing when we talk about spreading the ball, and let's just go into the keys of the game, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. If it's a possible strain, sprain, or fracture, head to the Blessing Orthopedic Walk-In Clinic, 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, at the Blessing Health Center, 4800 Main Street in Quincy. No appointment needed. I think one of the keys to that first half of the good start is that Anderson had the first 4 points.
Yeah.
That takes the pressure off of Mackenzie Cassing, thinking she's got to score or hope got to score from outside when you get someone you didn't really plan on getting those early points.
That's right.
And so if people don't understand, it's not that they think they're all that. It's that they feel the pressure because they can score to do it. And when you take that pressure off of them and they can play the game naturally and not force anything, everything goes up.
Well, and nothing against the girls or the game against Havana. But when it came down to the end, everyone knew they're trying to get it at Mackenzie. And she's the best player on the floor, and no one else was looking for a shot or trying to do anything. And Havana was smart and was able to cover her up, and we struggled to capitalize on anything in that end of the game there. So when as a team, when we're starting to use everybody on the floor and know that everyone is more than capable of doing it, you're just so much more successful.
Lisa, you've seen them a couple of times now. What's your impression of the 7th grade team?
I have no words.
You have no words. No, come on.
I was not paying attention to what you were
put
saying.
me on the spot.
Yeah, she was drinking. She was drinking there. I'm trying to bring her in. She's got a microphone. I'm trying to bring her into this broadcast, and she's over there. Well, the second half is going to be more of the same, but it's going to be our second string people trying to get them into a flow with things.
Yep.
And the good part about that is, eventually we see those other players maybe age-wise grow into their bodies or grow. I mean, one of the people I want to think about is got the Hedden for the girls.
Oh,
Gracie.
Yep.
I mean, the Flynn twins went to varsity, okay?
Yep.
And Gracie had always played with them and never really had to score, okay? Then she played JV, and the Flynn twins weren't there, and she learned to score and learned to be the lead person on the team. And that's going to happen. I don't care what age it is. The top doesn't always stay at the top. I tell people I remember a guy by the name of Chris Yording that played at Route, and in junior high he was all there was for Route. I mean, he was good, but he leveled out at about 9th grade and didn't get any better, and some of the other people surrounding, so he became one of those contributing players as opposed to the key player.
Right. Yep.
And it's really tough in junior high. I mean, look at Mason Henry. That kid grew a bunch, seeming like overnight. He was this short, stocky kid, and now he's become this taller, looks more like his dad.
Yep. Well, and the mental side of things. Yeah, we're playing a physical sport, but like every sport, the mental aspect of the game is sometimes more than what the physical side of it is, just for the fact of being able to be confident in and knowing what you're supposed to be doing and being able to just to have that composure when a mistake happens.
Okay, this has been the Keys to the Second Half, brought to you by Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic. They're excited to be a part of our community, They're committed to providing compassionate, comprehensive care for you and your family. Experience the blessing difference at 521 East Main Street or call for an appointment at 217-773-7105. That's going to be it for the Yuengling in this and halftime program. 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Give Chad and Mike a call at 217-773-3397. We'll take a station break and we'll be back for the second half.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bringing you back.
Steve Surratt, Brian Ingram, Lisa Surratt back with us. We had the second half. It's 20-4. Brown County leading. Starters back in for Brown County, and that's just to put continuity into the start of this half. Brian, most people say, well, how come the starters are out there? They got a 16-point lead. Well, they want the second half to go the same way the first half did, and I'm sure if we put about 6 points on the board here pretty quick, you're going to see bodies coming out.
That's for sure, yep.
And again, like you talked about, them playing together, getting ready to do regionals. Lohr feeds it into Henry. Henry over to Anderson. Anderson off. And Cassing with the rebound up and in. 22-4. Cassing with another bucket. And it's Western bringing the ball up. And I'm trying to see who we got in here. Barrowman's back in. Reneker's in there. And the Barris. Addison's in there. Ball down to her. Thrown up. No good. Rebound. Higgins. Puts it up, blocked. Henry with the control there. Gives it to Ingram. Ingram will bring it up, feeds it down to Lohr. Lohr looks inside, finds Cassing, and she gets fouled by Barris. Addison Barris with the foul.
Looks that's like her second foul.
Cassing goes to the line. Brian will have the call for you.
Cassing has the ball. She does a little dribble up and good. Love to see made free throws.
Yes.
Her second attempt is up and ringed out. No good.
And Anderson and Barris fight for it. Jump ball. Going to be Western basketball. Now, Brian, I after watching her do it for years, and I'm going to lose the name here for a minute. Young gal that graduated from Brown County just this last year. Who am I trying to think of, Lisa?
Cook.
Bell Cook.
Yep.
She's got the most unique free throw style of anybody I've ever seen, but when you think about it, it makes sense. I mean, when you get the ball on the floor, usually you want that pass and you want to go straight up with your shot. And that's Lohr with a long shot, no good. Higgins with the rebound. She's going to be tied up by Cassing, going to be Brown County's ball. But she had that approach, and I talked with her dad, and he told me that she went away from that like when she was in junior high for just a little bit and couldn't make free throws and went back to it again.
Yep. It's one of those things that you've got to find your rhythm and stick with it, and you got to do the fundamentals. The fundamentals of shooting, and it's a tough thing to learn. Especially these younger kids, they're not strong enough and they get bad habits, and then they've got to adjust and into better habits and better shooting.
Lohr to Anderson, down low to Cassing, in the middle to Henry. Let's get her, yeah. Maggie Henry with a bucket, gets her 2 points in there. That's her first points, isn't it?
That's her first bucket, yep.
Good to see her on the scoreboard. And that's going to be Barrowman. Cassing on her. Trying to get the ball down to Reneker. Reneker drives around the right side, stops, shoots, high off the glass. Barris fights for the rebound along with Johnson and 2 Brown County people, Ingram and Cassing in on that. And it'll be Western's basketball. That's Reneker. Off the glass, no good. Anderson feeds it out to Cassing. She's going to try to run full court. Wide open, off the glass, and in. 27-4. 3:40 left here in the third quarter. Now, Brian, is there a running clock in junior high basketball?
There is. Fourth quarter, 30 points or more.
Okay. And that may be the other reason why the starters are in there, too. I mean, when you put that out there, it's just like football. It's 40 in the second half, and everybody's trying to get to that 40 mark so that the game gets over quicker.
Yep.
Ball fed down low to Barris, and she can't quite handle it. Tied up by Henry, and going to be Brown County ball. Cassing's going to come out, and Lizzie Blakely in. Ingram will bring it up for Brown County. Brown County back to the single high post. Everything spread. 2-3 zone by Western. And nice ball movement to Lizzie and Blakely, and she's got 2 points. 3 passes right there.
A little high-low action there. It was nice to see. Use the
You better
backboard.
get ready because you're going to turn out Western's team.
Okay. Ingram feeds down to try to get the lure. Hit Anderson in the back of the head, folks. I'm glad we're doing video. That's going to be Barrowman. And I wonder whether we're going to see several of these girls play in the second game. The reason why they're getting them out of this game, too.
No. I hope didn't have enough muscle on that one.
Anderson tries to go low to Blakely. She ends up with the basketball. Back to Anderson. Cross court to Lohr. She drives in, puts it off the glass, and it was fouled by Barris. Bad as Addison Barris.
Her second.
Second or third?
Well, I had 2, but I probably missed one, so
Okay.
that would be her third.
Yeah, I don't trust the board. I don't trust myself.
Yeah,
so
I don't trust myself either. I get busy watching the game. Jamie's first shot on her two attempts for free throw was a miss.
Ward in for Ingram, and the whole switch out.
We got a line change, essentially. It looked like a hockey line change.
Brink's back in the ball game. I'm going to enjoy watching her. Patterson and Funk back in the ball game.
Jamie's
Fessler.
Next shot was up and banked in for a bucket.
And Alyssa Barris.
And Ella Henry's in for Brown County.
Okay.
And, Gretchen Hilburn just came in for Lohr.
And that's Alyssa Barris. Drives around. Got Ward on her. Ball knocked away. Hilburn's going to pick it up. She's going to try to go coast to coast. And nice job there by Ava Fessler to knock that ball loose. And it went off of Brown County, so it's going to be Western basketball. Alyssa Barris will bring the ball up. Down to 1:44 left here in the third. 30-4, Brown County. Alyssa Barris trying to muscle her way in underneath against Anderson, and that didn't quite work out.
No, it didn't.
Hilburn with the basketball back in the front court. Ella down to Blakely. Feed back out to Hilburn. She shoots from top of the key. No good. Off the rim, out of bounds. Be Western basketball. Yeah. Blakely's going, or Anderson's going, I'm not moving.
Just didn't move. Yep.
You're not going to back me up. Barris with the basketball. Dribbles around to the right-hand side. She shoots a long 2, and Hilburn with the rebound. Down under a minute left here in the third quarter. 30-4 on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock. Hilburn, Ella Henry.
Good choice.
Shoots and makes it. She's on the scoreboard. Is that her first 2?
That's her first, yeah.
Everybody's getting their name in the book tonight.
Yeah, that was a good choice. She caught that at about the 3-point line and then took 2 dribbles in and took a better shot and swished it.
Brown County would like to get 2 more points and not allow Berry to score. Hilburn's going to try to drive down, and she's got to fight off Fessler on the way down. Fessler's not giving up any ground either. I'm sure under different game circumstance, might have been a foul called. Wart with the shot, no good, goes off they said it went off of Funk. I thought that went off of Ella.
We'll take it. Vanessa had a good choice there too, coming in.
15 seconds. Ella shoots again, no good, and rebound is Brink. Gonna be Western basketball with 10 seconds left. Barris brings the ball up. And part of her issue, she has to focus on where the basketball is. Runs into Anderson, and Anderson just strips the ball from her. That's the end of 3 quarters of play. It's Brown County 32 and Western 4. We'll be back after.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster internet and Wi-Fi. Good thing Cascom has reliable download speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi pods to keep all your devices well connected. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Cascom.com for a great offer on reliable internet and whole home Wi-Fi.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Brian Ingram back. Start 4th quarter, 32-4. Brown County scores 1 more bucket before Western does, and we'll have a running clock. And that was a rebound, or I guess you could call that, by Otker. And that's going to be Barrowman bringing it down. She shoots a long 3 off the glass. A rebound thrown back up by, that was Barris. That was Addison Barris. No good, and so we bring it back the other direction. Hilburn. That was,
come on, Russ.
McCaskill feeds it into Wart, and there's going to be, is Wart going? No. Ella's going to the free throw line for 2.
Ella's got the ball. Her first shot of 2 is just short off the front edge of the rim. Everyone's set, and her second shot's up, and good.
Good.
Oh, Matt, good job.
33-4, 29-point lead for Brown County. Ball's going to be brought up by Caitlin Barrowman. Ball on the right-hand side. She still got it. Still got her dribble going. Blocked off by Ella Henry. Ward going to pick her up top of the key. Stops the dribble. She's got no place to throw. We're going to have 5 seconds before long. Nope. Hilburn ends up with the basketball and gets tied up by Barris. And so 4:48 left here in the 4th, 29-point lead. Ball going to be taken out by Olivia Harris. Feeds into Barrowman. She shoots off the rim, no good. McCaskill tried to tap that, ends up back with her. Barris throws the ball. No, here's Hilburn going the length of the court, up and off the glass, and no good. Rebound, Ward, up and good.
Yes!
There's Grandma basketball for you.
Yeah, that's called Aunt Grandma.
31-point lead, so the clock will stay running now. That's Barrowman. She's in the lane. And trying to get it out, can't. She gets the ball back as it's knocked away. That's Harris. Harris back to Barrelman. Barrelman long two. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Ella Henry gets it out to Ward. And Renessa Ward with the break here. Stops, shoots, and in. 37-4. 3:50 on the Cass Communication scoreboard clock. Barrelman drives the lane. Feeds down low and off of the hands of Emma Crossman in the ball game. Hilburn will bring the basketball up for Brown County. Now, is Gretchen a 7th grader or a 6th grader? Okay, 7th grader.
Yep. There's actually no 6th graders on the team.
Okay.
Renessa up again. No good.
And as they come back the other direction, that's Barrelman. She's going to stop at the free throw line. Blocked by Hilburn. Ends back in her hands. That's Barris. Ball goes down low on an attempted shot. That's McCaskill. Gives it out to Hilburn. We're down to 2:50 left on the Cass Communication clock in the fourth quarter. Hilburn's shot blocked by Barrelman. Barrelman's still
She's
feisty.
fighting it.
She is. Yep. She's working
There
hard.
goes your whole team out
Here-
and a new team in.
Okay.
Get your names down.
Higgins is out there. Johnson. Brinks back in the ball game. Wart travels.
That one was not intended for her. She got it and then didn't have her feet planted.
Ball comes back the other way. This is Alyssa Barris. Good little dribbler, but she's got to keep her eye on the basketball. That's Reneker. She drives through the lane, passes off to Brink. Good shot, but not in. And ends up with the basketball. Higgins, ball thrown away. Hilburn's going to end up with that basketball, throws it up, and gets fouled. 1:50 left here in the fourth quarter.
Patterson with the foul. Her first.
The one thing I can say on our side of the ball, we're not reaching as much, we're not fouling as much as Western is.
Yep.
And there's no need. There's no need to get stupid fouls.
No. Hey, Gretchen's first shot was up and bounced straight up and in for her first.
Patterson and
bucket of there.
Patterson and Funk back in. Higgins out. Young Alyssa Barris out. I think we got. This is a whole different five.
Gretchen up and good for the second free throw. That's good.
That's Reneker. Tries to throw it over to Patterson. Patterson with the basketball, right-hand side. She throws in. Can't find Brink. Ends up in Wart's hands. Gives it to Hilburn. Hilburn going to drive down the court. And the ball goes out of bounds. And as it was deflected off the Western player, and we're under 40 seconds now left. Want to stay tuned for the Casting Lumber post-game show, brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-2611. That's Reneker with the basketball. Pick set by Funk, throws cross court to Patterson. Patterson tries to throw the ball, knocked away by McCaskill. Ends up in Brink's hands. Dribbles. Down to 10 seconds. And jump ball, and going to be Western ball. Floor's a little slick. We're sliding a little bit there.
A little bit.
And that's the end of the ball game. Brown County wins the contest 39-4 over Berry Western. It's time for the Casting Lumber postgame show. Hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, helping to build our community for the past over 45 years. Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. And then we'll be doing the KLC Inc. Players of the Ball Game, brought to you by KLC Inc. They're at 509 Pittsfield Road. If you haven't been into the store out there, you can't tell that it was Flynn's Grocery Store, inside, outside, or otherwise.
No.
Other than maybe a couple holes in the parking lot. And give them a call 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it. And Brian, got some stats for us over there?
I do. Western had 4 points for the night. Barris with 2, and Caitlin Barrowman with 2. Brown County, we evened the score now pretty well. We had 39 points. Ella Henry had 3. Renessa Ward had 4. Gretchen Hilburn had 6. Jamie Lohr had 5. Hope Ingram had 2. Lena Anderson had 4. Lizzie Blakely had 2. Mackenzie Cassing had 11. And Maggie Henry had 2. We were, I didn't add it up. 6 for 10 from the free throw line.
That's better than the other night.
Yep.
60%.
Yep.
That's an improvement.
That's a big improvement. So.
Okay, let's talk about our players of the ball game. And I don't know who to give it on Western. I mean,
I was thinking that through the game that Caitlin Barrowman, that number 32, she just
never gave up.
She never gave up. She played hard the whole time, and she was attacking the basket as much as she possibly could, and just played hard the whole game.
And we could give it to the whole Brown County team, but I'm going to give it to the least suspected person that got to start tonight and started the tone, taking the pressure off of the other players. I'm going to give it to Anderson tonight, as she does a great job. Lena with her first start has been improving, so we're going to give her a little lift in her step by giving her the player of the ball game. And so that's our KLC Inc. player of the ball game and our Casting Lumber postgame show. We will be back here in a little while with the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame after these messages.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are available. Whether it's once a week or once a month, it's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
KLC Inc. has moved to their new location at 509 Pittsfield Road, next to Casting Lumber in the former Flynn Grocery location. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. Stop by their new showroom at 509 Pittsfield Road or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Napa Know How.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store. That's right, that new Napa store in town. We have moved. Appreciate your business. You're supporting 224 employees that are family owned since 1937 in 24 small town communities just like Mount Sterling. We believe in heroes too. 2021 marks our 10th anniversary of participating in the Intrepid Fallen Heroes for our nation's service members who suffer from traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress. Stop by our store for a free hat with a $25 person. You'll make a $1 donation. We appreciate your business.
Mitsubishi Ductless Systems give you individual room control and allergen filtration with no ductwork, so you can be as comfortable as you want anywhere in your home. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help you design a Mitsubishi system for your new addition, remodeling project, your man cave, or she shed. Call Scranton Heating and Cooling today to come and evaluate the best options available to you. The Comfort Man, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Back with you on the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, and Brian Ingram. Brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Give them a call, 217-773-2626. Brian, let's talk about the keys to the game, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. fast, convenient, safe health care. No appointment needed to Blessing Express Clinic at 34th and Broadway in Quincy. You don't even have to get out of your car. Learn more at theblessinghealth.org/express clinic. You can find out more about that. Keys to the game, and we don't want to bore people with it because sometimes it does change up depending on the game. But Brian, keys to the game for this 8th grade team for victory tonight.
I would say free throws is probably number one on this one. Turnovers is the number two, and then just that seeing the floor working together as a team is three. Free throws, I think is probably going to be more important in this game. It's going to be a little bit more. There's a little bit more size on both ends, so I think there might be a little bit more action in the post area that's going to take us to the line. Turnovers has gotten better as we've gone through the season. We have our first quarter is kind of our Achilles heel, maybe the first half, and usually we come out that second half and usually cut our turnovers down quite a bit. We had a good-looking 7th grade as working together and putting all the pieces together on the floor and using everyone. So hopefully we can continue to do that in this 8th grade game and have that team working together and helping each other out. So those are the three keys that I would be looking at going into this 8th grade game.
Okay, that's brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. Check out the new clinic here at 521 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. That's just opened up in the last week or so. Give them a call, 217-773-7105 for an appointment at the Blessing Health Clinic. Yeah, Mount Sterling Clinic. Now it's time for the DOT Transportation starting lineups. If you're looking for a full or a part-time driving job with a flexible schedule, want to be 4 days out, 4 days in, whatever you want to do, give the hiring department a call at DOT Transportation. Got my sponsors all mixed up there. 217-773-9463. Brian, we have starters?
I do have the starters. Western is 8th grade squad is on the floor, and number 4, Brenley McQuay is starting. Number 12, Emma Dixon. Number 15, Lauren White. Number 23, Elizabeth Christensen. And then number 25, Josie Moyer.
And I think that's Christensen, because I double-checked it on my roster when I got it.
Yep.
I didn't mistype this time. If it's a mistype, it's on the AD at Western. Okay, for Brown County, who we got?
For the Brown County squad tonight, number 1, Olivia Martinez. Number 1, Olivia Martinez. Number 22, Hope Ingram. Number 24, Joey Ham. Number 32, Mackenzie Cassing. And number 41, Hayden Rice.
All right, 3 8th graders, 2 7th graders, and we'll see some interchanging on that as those are the only 3 8th graders that we have on this squad. Brought to you by DOT Transportation. Again, if you're looking for a driving job, want to work for a company that's stable, never had a layoff, and give them a call, 217-773-9463. And they're getting ready for the Star Spangled Banner, and we'll take a break.
Napa know-how.
Hello, Earl Flack, your locally owned McCain Napa Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois, with 23 locations serving Central Illinois, family owned, 84 years. Let's talk about cold weather specials. How about some Napa 50/50 antifreeze, $8.99 a gallon, full strength, $11.99. Also have Xerix on sale as low as $7.99. Napa Premium Conventional Motor Oil, $2.39 a quart, or $11.99 for a 5-quart jug. Get the good stuff with Napa know-how, and thank you for your business.
Our friends over at Dot Foods have some incredible career opportunities available right now. Dot's business is growing, which means they need to grow their warehouse team to keep up, and this is the team you want to be on. Material handlers can start earning up to $22.35 an hour. They have full and part-time positions available with flexible schedules to fit your life. And Dot has great benefits like paid vacation, profit sharing, 401k match, and so much more. Check them out today at dotfoods.com/team for more information.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Back with you with the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show and popcorn in my mouth. I didn't realize you were coming back that quick.
I'm so sorry.
Excuse my mouth as we get ready to go here in the basketball game. You've been listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Call 773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. And well, let's see. And they're making some sort of announcement. Lisa, if you can listen to what this is.
I believe it's Veterans Day.
Oh, the Veterans Day.
Honoring our service.
That's what they did. Honored the veterans who might have been here.
Yep, a nice cascade of trucks today with a veteran in each truck and the police in the cool weather. That was a good thing. And Lisa and I were up for that. And just wonderful that people are doing something.
Yep.
And honoring those veterans. Don't realize we couldn't be here tonight in a lot of countries. Our kids would not have this ability because they would say, oh, you're not going to be a super athlete, so you don't need to play this sport. You need to be a factory worker or a teacher or whatever you need to be. In a lot of countries, that's just pre-done. There's not the opportunities. People don't realize that in the United States that we have this opportunity to play kids' sports past our childhood.
Yep.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, it sure is.
And I want to remind some of our $1 million basketball players that they get to play a kid's game every week and get paid for
yeah,
it.
And get paid for it. Yep.
And so we're getting ready for the tip-off here.
Looks like Emma Dixon's on the line for Western. And Mackenzie Cassing for Brown County for the tip.
Tipped up and controlled by Dixon. But Brown County ends up with it. Cassing, top the key, shoots, on and out, no good. Almost a backside rebound by Ingram. Blocked out by Christensen. Ingram will inbound in the middle. That's Cassing. Off, no good. Off of hands. Martinez ends up with the basketball for Brown County. Out to Cassing. She'll set up the offense for Brown County. Double post for them at the free throw line. Ball off the rim. No good. Rebound by McQuay. She'll bring the ball up for Barry Western. Brown County with full court pressure. She gets it across to Dixon. Down low, that is Moyer. She shoots, no good. Moyer with her own rebound, no good. Rebound finally by Rice.
Hayden.
Yeah, Hayden Rice. And I got a officiating question to ask you, Robin, or Brian. Not Robin. Where did I come up with that?
I have no idea.
And that's Ham, shoots no good. Rebound coming back on the other side. Christensen, she feeds it out on the outside. That's White, brings the ball up. Top of the key to McQuay. Over to Dixon. Dixon gives it back to Moyer, and it's blocked back the other way. Cassing off the rim, no good. Rebound, Dixon. She feeds it out to Christensen. She's going to try to go all the way. Cut off by Rice. Ball goes up, no good. Cassing with the rebound. Now, here's my question. When our two post people set up, part of their foot is in the lane. Any part of your foot in the lane.
Any part.
It should be 3 seconds, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Now, there's obviously a gray area.
In junior high basketball for sure.
Yes.
Cassing with the shot.
There
First
we go.
2 points of the ball game is Cassing.
Kind of a drought there. 0 for 4. Four ugly shots.
Dixon brings it up the right side, gets it across to Christensen. She feeds down low to Moyer. Moyer off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for by Dixon and Martinez. And they're going to call a foul on Martinez.
Yep, her first.
Ball be out of bounds. Kicks it out. That's Dixon. And a charge.
Yep, she stuck her hand out, her forearm out, and gave a little shove as she went forward and cleared her space. So that was a good
You can't
call by
do
the
that
official.
right in front of the official.
in front of the
It's
official.
not a good thing because he's got to call it at that point.
That's right.
2-3 defense by Western. Brown County will spread things out, double post. And that's Cassing, kicks it out to Ingram. She takes a shot from the free throw line, and that's 2 points, up 4-0. 3:43 left here in the first quarter. Brown County up 4-0. Ball out to Dixon, and she gets it down to Christensen. The shot was by her, no good. Cassing comes back the other way. Drives full court, puts it up, no good. Ball collected by McQuay. McQuay looking for somebody to throw the ball to, ends up in Ingram's hands. Cassing with the layup, in and good. And she'll go to the line for the and one. 6-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. This is going to be the old-fashioned three-point play. .42 forgot to report. That's going to be, Lisa, how would you pronounce this? Cadium? Cadium?
Yeah.
Cadium Reniker. Reniker is going to be the ball player. That's what I'm going to call her by.
Kinsey's free throw was up and good.
7-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock. Down to Moyer, and she walks. And I forgot to ask you in the first game, do you know who our officials are here?
Yes, Tony Flessner is the one handing the ball in, and Doug, I forget his last name, is the other
Okay.
gentleman. They're both actually from the Kinderhook, Pittsfield area.
Okay.
Yep. Followed their alma maters up, I guess.
Cassing with the ball right-hand side. Reniker stuck her hand in there, trying to knock it away. She did. Cassing comes back, shoots off the rim, no good. Ingram with the rebound. She's going to clear it back out front to Cassing to reset the offense. Ingram drives off the glass and in. 9-0. Brown County leads with 2:30 left here in the first quarter. Ball fed down low by White. Nobody gets it, and it's going to be tied up. And it will be Western basketball as Martinez gets in there. Scrappy. Richardson going to check into the ball game for Barry Western. And they're going to allow her to come in. Out goes Christensen. Ball put in. That was McCoy with the shot. Rebound, Rice. Cassing will bring the ball up, drives the lane, pulls up the free throw line, in and out, no good. Gets her own rebound off the glass, no good. Rebound McCoy, tied up by Cassing. Cassing can't find the hole in that rim. I hate to tell her there's one there. She just hasn't found it yet. Martinez down in the land of the Giants down there. Feeds it out to Cassing. That's Ham. Shot was blocked. And Dixon takes it the other way. And going to be a foul on Hope Ingram. And Dixon will go to the line.
That's Ingram's first foul. Dixon's first shot of two is up and good.
Gets the Western on the board, Brian.
32 in the game. Barrowman for Western. Dixon's second shot is up and good.
Nets both of those. Swish. Makes it a 9-2 ball game with 1 minute and 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ingram Down in the corner to Cassing. Down low to Rice. Rice tries to feed the ball down to Ham. Good idea. Just
Yep. Use
looked
bounce
like
pass.
Yeah,
Bounce pass
McCoy got her hands up.
Yep. Looks like Maggie Henry and Jamie Lohr is in for Rice and Martinez.
Lohr out to Cassing. Single post with Ham. Lohr tried to feed it in, couldn't get it in there. Ball fought for. Barrowman ends up with the basketball. Gives it out to Dixon. Dixon partially blocked there by Ingram. Drives again, goes in, and Cassing's going to get the foul. Mackenzie Cassing with the foul. Dixon to the line.
Her first shot is up and good. She's got a nice smooth shot.
What is she, 3 for 3?
Yep.
See if I can jinx that.
Yep, need that to happen. Her second free throw is up and nothing
4
but
for
net.
4.
And all of them nothing but net.
Yeah, she definitely's got a good shot
Yes,
there.
she does.
Cassing, left-hand side to Lohr. Back to Cassing. Right side to Ingram. She drives, free throw line, shoots, no good. Rebound. Ingram, and she
Got
goes
her
in for the
own.
layup. Good job there of not going straight up, but knew she had a step and a layup.
Yep.
Ball gets across to Barrowman. She's going to try to drive in, can't do it, and going to almost get tied up there. Back to Dixon. In and out, no good. Ball off of Brown County. It'll be Western basketball. And I would say the person you don't want to leave open is that Emma Dixon.
No, she has some good moves in the paint.
McCoy with a shot, rebound Cassing off the glass, no good. Down to 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Cassing feeds to Ingram. Ingram sees down low Anderson, and McCoy ends up with the ball, and Anderson's going to get a foul. Ball be taken inbounds by White. Haven't called her name much tonight. Gets it into Dixon. Back to White. He's down to Barrowman. Barrowman with the ball, top of the key. Decides to shoot from there. White that ends up with the basketball. Then it's going to be Dixon.
Long three, a miss.
Oh.
A little bit of contact there. No call.
A small amount of contact. And Sheldon, if you didn't get it, there was sarcasm. At the end of one quarter of play, it's Brown County 11 and Barry Western 4 on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock. We'll be back.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster internet and Wi-Fi. Good thing Cascom has reliable download speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi pods to keep all your devices well connected. If you're ready for an upgrade, call or visit Cascom.com for a great offer on reliable internet and whole home Wi-Fi.
KLC Inc. has moved to their new location at 509 Pittsfield Road, next to Casting Lumber in the former Flynn Grocery location. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. Stop by their new showroom at 509 Pittsfield Road or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Brian Ingram back with
Culbertson
you.
is the heart of the...
Ball inbounded, McQuay. That's Dixon. She's going to drive. Throws cross court to McCoy. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Dixon. She goes back up, and this is going to be a foul. Who's they going to give that on?
That would be on Joey Ham.
Double checking.
I'm thinking Cassing's going to get it.
Nope.
Joey Ham.
Joey Ham.
Yep.
The official was right on top of the play, as in our official up here in the booth.
Her first shot.
Oh, misses it.
Got a miss.
4 for 5 now.
Yep. She was a little short on that one.
She's winded.
Yep.
Probably threw her off when she threw that body slam there at the end of that quarter. Second one's no good.
Yep.
Cassing ends up with the ball. Single post setup for Brown County. Ingram shoots a long 2, no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks it back out to Cassing. Two-three defense still by Western. And Martinez shoots no good. Ham's going to get the rebound. Ingram kicks it back out to Cassing. And a foul, and I think that's going to be McCoy, isn't it?
0-0. Her first.
It's really funny. They sent me the lineups, and 0-0 was clear down at the bottom because it was a 2-digit number. I said 0 and 0, still 0.
Cassing's first shot of 2 is nothing but net for a point. Her second shot is up and off the back of the rim and off to the right corner.
Joey Ham makes a great play. Ingram from top of the key, off the rim, no good. Rebound out there by White. She's going to try to drive the full court and misses. That was Dixon. She misses underneath the basket. McQuay, she gets fouled. And we'll go back to the other night, folks, as you're watching the video on that. If you watched, Hope Ingram just kept running, ran into the wall down there and cut the person off that way. No contact happens that way, and it seems to work.
Just enough distraction.
Good shot.
Number 4, McClay, is shooting her free throws, and she made her first one.
Joey Ham's out, and Maggie Henry's in for Brown County.
Joey has 2 fouls now. McClay's second shot is off the back of the rim and no good.
And Ingram will bring the ball up, set up the offense for Brown County. Goes to the right side, gives it to Cassing. Cassing gives a low to Rice. Rice has the ball knocked out of her hands by McCoy. Brown County basketball. Being inbounded by Ingram. Cassing, top of the key. Ingram goes out of her hands. She saves it, but nope. Steps on the line. 4:38 left here in the second quarter. Brown County up by 7, 12-5 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Dixon brings the ball up for Barry Western. That's White. White feeds down low to McCoy. McCoy tries to get the ball over to Dixon. She's got it right-hand side. McCoy out of her hands, out of bounds, and another turnover for Barry Western. 4:20 left on the Cass Communications clock. Hope Ingram brings the ball across, right-hand side, or left-hand side, Martinez. Ingram tries to go to Cassing, but Cassing had moved. She threw it where she was, not where she is. 4:06, still 12-5. White inbounds to Dixon. On the side to McQuay. Moyer gives it down to Dixon. She drives off the glass, no good. Bodies flying everywhere. Goes off of Barry Western and is Brown County's ball. Getting a little physical.
A little physical. Just kind of jumping in on top of everyone and getting away with it a little bit.
Still a 2-3 by Barry Western. Cassing to Rice. Down low to Henry. Martinez with the rebound, no good. Rebound, Cassing off the glass. Third time's charm, 14-5.
Hayden got coaches got to talk to her, and she used a good bounce pass to feed that in.
White brings the ball across. That's going to be McQuay. Back to White. Martinez on her. Finally gets it over to Moyer. Down low to Dixon, almost knocked away by Cassing. A nice crossover help by Hope. When Cassing went after that ball, Hope Ingram stepped up and stopped the drive.
Yep.
And Cassing got the foul.
Yeah, she came in off the side and clipped her.
And she really didn't need to.
No, she didn't.
No, Hope had that play stopped.
Yeah.
Did exactly what you're supposed to do when somebody gets beat. You cut off the baseline. And
Emma Dixon is back to the free throw line again and makes her first one.
3:06 left here in the third. Wholesale changes Rice, Cassing, and Martinez out. Blakely, Anderson, and Hilburn in.
Dixon's next up and miss.
5-4 on the floors. Anderson still got that spark.
She gets in there and she just fights.
Hey, it's my ball and I want it.
Yep.
Be Barry Western's ball out of bounds on the tie-up. That's Dixon. Shoots, no good. Henry.
Out of the fingertips.
And I was watching Anderson that time. There's a little hip action sending somebody sideways to get position that time. In the middle, that's McCoy. She gets her own back and puts it up. 14-8 on that Cass Communication clock, down to 2:50 left here in the second quarter. Halftime, we'll have the Yuengling and Nissen halftime program for you. Hilburn from the corner, she'll shuck it up. No good. Blakely just gets a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. White will bring the ball up for Barry Western. Gets it down to Christensen. She puts it off the rim, and good. 14-10, Barry Western on a little run here, and timeout, Brown County, full timeout. With that, we'll be back after these messages.
Communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Ingram inbounds to Hilburn. Down in the quarter to Blakely, right-hand side. She tries to feed down low to Henry, ends up in her hands. And there's Hope Ingram, left-handed. Was I right there?
That was
left-handed.
Yep.
Makes the layup, makes it a 16-10. That's Christensen. In and out, no good. Blakely with the rebound. And McCoy in there to get her hand on the ball. Ain't going to be jump ball, Brown County ball.
That's Lohr, not Hilburn in.
Oh, excuse me. Those two are pretty close to look alike.
Yeah, they got the
St.
big
Bill's
braid.
Yep. Blakely tries to get it. She ends up with the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Going to be a Western ball.
Joey Ham back in the game.
I think Lizzie came down pretty hard.
Yep. Blakely
She
out.
was trying not to cry, but I think she came down hard on that hip. Dixon will bring the ball up for Barry Western. That's Christensen. She drives down the baseline. That's Ham on her. Nice job of blocking her off. Back out to McQuay. to Dixon. She tries to go baseline, and Ingram's got her cut off. Back out to Christensen. Little switch action going on there on the man-to-man. Dixon trying to beat her way in there, and Hope ain't having anything to do with that.
Finally got her stopped.
McQuay back top to Dixon. Dixon likes to use that forearm. McCoy blocked by Anderson, or by Henry. And they're going to call a reach-in foul, I think. 0-0 McCoy gets that.
Maggie Henry hanging.
And Maggie got in there, and she wasn't letting go in that thing.
Ingram will bring the ball up for Brown County. Right-hand side, that's Lohr. To Ham, down low to Blake, Anderson. Ingram. Henry. Back out to Ingram, shucks it for a three, no good. Rebound Lohr on the far side. Bounce pass to Ham, blocked by McCoy, got by Henry, back out front to Lohr. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Ingram, she puts it back up and in.
Bang, got him. That was a lot of movement. Good job, girls.
What are you talking about? Good job, me just even keep up with that.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah. McQuay. Dixon. Christensen. Over to Reneker. Back out to McQuay. No good. Last shot there. As we go to halftime in the Yingling and Nissen halftime program, brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency, 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com. It's 18-10, Brown County over Berry Western on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
The owners and staff of B&N Trucking would like to thank you for trusting them for the last 20 years. They're proud to continue to serve you with your trucking needs and exceptional customer service. Learn more at bnntrucking.net or call 217-289-3555. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are available. Whether it's once a week or once a month, it's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmers State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Brian Ingram back with you on the Yuengling and Nissen halftime program, brought to you by Yuengling and Nissen Agency, 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Call them at 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com. Brian, got some stats over there for us for the first half?
I do. Brown County is leading the contest, 18-10, and we're 0 for 3. We're 0 for 3 from the three-point land, 8 for 28. From the field, 2 and 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Western is with 10 points. They're 0 for 1 from 3-point, 2 for 22, but they're 6 for 10 from the free throw line, Steve. And,
wow.
We've got to stop fouling and sending Dixon to the line. She is 5 for 8. From the line, so
and was on a 4-0 streak there.
She was. So we got to control that paint area and make sure we just keep the fouls to a minimum, keep them from going to the line.
Going to need to spread that lead out. Keys to the second half for Brown County, brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. If you're looking for a local health clinic to go to, stop in at the Family Medicine Care is as close as 521 East Main Street in Mount Sterling at the Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic. They opened November 3rd. Here's your appointment number that you can call, get an appointment, 217-773-7105 for an appointment at the Blessing Mount Sterling Clinic. Keys to the second half, we need to widen our lead.
We do.
I mean, we have to focus on that and take the pressure off of us, because we saw that little run there, as you were talking about.
Yep.
And if we get into a close ball game, Dixon's going to handle the basketball, and she's got the wherewithal to get fouled and go to the line.
She sure does.
And you don't want that to even be in any part of the picture.
Don't want that as an option. Secondly, I mean, we're getting shots. I mean, we're 8 for 28 though. We've got to find the bottom of the net. We've got to be able to finish shots and to be able to widen that out. We've got to get our feet under us and make sure we're doing what we got to do to get it in the bucket.
Well, and the one thing I will say, Barry Western doing a really good. They have active hands.
They do.
Hands are up in the air. There's been a lot of passes that have been tipped.
Yep.
That were good, solid passes. We had to switch to the bounce pass underneath the basket because of that.
Yep.
But you can't knock Barry Western's played some pretty good defense on us. It's taken us 2 and 3 times sometimes to make a bucket on a trip down the floor.
I know it. So it's good that we're fighting after everything, and just got to keep pushing forward on that in the second half.
That's brought to you by Blessing Health Systems. Have a healthcare need or question? Talk to a real person with answers you need at the Blessing Resource Center, 217-277-5000. That's 217-277-5000. If you need some questions answered, they're the people to give a call and ask. And so we're getting ready to start the second half of play. I want to thank Yuengling and Nissen for sponsoring the halftime program and Blessing Health Systems for sponsoring the keys to the game. Again, this will be our last game until Saturday the 20th, and then we'll have more basketball on the air than you'll care to watch probably. We'll have a full day. Lisa and Kevin and I will have most of that first day action for you. Maybe some other people sprinkled in there so that we can go partake of some nourishment of some kind. Lisa's going to probably get some experience doing play-by-play that day. Ball knocked away by Ingram on the inbound. She's going to try to go onto the basket. She gets the ball knocked away. They say White knocked that away.
Yep.
No foul.
A little bit of body contact. She had a hand on the ball, but there was a whole hip that got hit. So.
Well, I would think, and Cassing put in and out. She just can't find the rim, the hole there.
No.
I was going to make another bad joke there that if there's a collision, Dixon's probably involved in it. Cassing from outside finally made that one. 2-pointer. Makes it 20-10. 5:40 left here in the third quarter. Ball knocked away by
Martinez. Got it.
Cassing with the basketball. 1-on-4 and up and in. I think she's found the hole.
Foul.
And the foul is on White. Lauren White.
That's her first. Cassing's going for her and one. She made the bucket. Here's her shot up and no good. Off the fingertips of Hayden Rice and Western's ball.
Inbounded. Dixon down to Christensen. Over to McCoy. She drives, pulls up, shoots, partially blocked by Ingram. Finally in there by McCoy. Ball down on the ground. I can't even describe all the action that's going on there. And that's McCoy. She shoots, no good. Ingram with the rebound. Hope Ingram's been all over the floor tonight, both standing and laying down. Mackenzie Cassing drives and shoots. Off the rim, no good. She fights for the rebound, but McCoy comes up with it for Barry Western. Dixon, she'll bring the ball up down the right-hand side. Cut off by Cassing. Ball to Christensen. Down low to McCoy. And out to McCoy. Shot no good. Rebound Cassing. She'll push the ball up. Going to drive to the bucket with an opening, and coming over to try to get hers, Elizabeth Christensen. And she just came over and
just ran into her.
Yeah, ran into her.
Yeah, just tried to stop her. So she picks up her first foul, and that puts Mackenzie Cassing back on the line. Her first shot is off the front of the rim. No good. Her second shot is up and good.
All right. That makes it 23-10 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 4:30.
what a
Cassing
block.
steals the inbound, puts it back up. That makes it 25-10. No sooner than I can get the 23-10 out of my mouth. Christensen carried the basketball, no call. And loses control. Ball goes out of bounds. Ingram into Cassing. They'll walk it back up the floor. No need to be in any hurry. 15-point lead for Brown County. Barry Western sticking with that 2-3 defense. Ingram drives the baseline, goes up, and gets fouled by McCoy.
And that's her third. That's Dad me awful happy there. Her just attacking the basket. A lot more, seen a lot more of that from her tonight. Her first shot is up and good.
And that's another proud moment. She made a free throw.
Amen. Got some new line change here for Western.
Looks like McQuay comes out of the ball game, and they're taking Dixon out and McCoy out of the ball game.
Put Moyer and Barrowman in.
Reneker's in the ball game also.
Ingram's second shot's up and no good off the front of the rim.
Fights for the rebound, gets it back. Tries to feed low to Cassing. She ends up with the ball and shoots and gets fouled by Christensen. That's a one for her?
For Christensen, that's her second.
Okay.
So it puts Cassing back on the line. Her first one is up and good. What did we say the keys of the game were?
Shoot free throws and make them.
Yeah, we make free throws. That's number one. There's going to be a lot of them. We've had a lot of them so far. Cassing's next throw is up and good.
And now's the time of the year you got to make them.
You got to make them.
Because next week's tournament time, there's no time better than the
That's
present.
right.
White with the basketball. She throws down the court, nobody there. Rice ends up with the basketball. That'll be Ingram. Hope Ingram bringing the ball up for Brown County. 3:45 left here in the third quarter. 28-10 on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock. Feed down low to Ham. She puts it off the backboard. No good. Rebound Cassing. No good. Rebound Cassing and back up, and she's fouled. And the one thing I want to note there, McKenzie made that pass, and as Ham's shooting, she's getting in rebound position, and she was on the outside, and she got 2 rebounds because she hustles.
That's right. She attacked the basket. Her first free throw is up and good.
Wholesale changes again. Reneker comes back out of the ball game, and so does Moyer.
Kinsey's next shot, up and off, no good.
That's going to be off of Barry Western. Should be Brown County ball.
Yep, it is.
I like seeing some of the high school girl basketball girls here supporting this junior high girls team. Cassing shoots, no good. Rebound on the floor. That is bar. Timeout, Barry Western. With that, 29-10 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling and Nissen Insurance.
And Mike Yingling, also with Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Tell me about home and auto packages. It looks like we've had some companies with pretty competitive rates here the last few months.
We've done a lot of quotes here in the last few weeks. I've saved anywhere from $600 to even $1,200 off their annual premium. Been doing really well and saving people a lot of money and providing them excellent coverage.
Pretty competitive on the home and auto stuff if people want to quote.
We'd love to take a look at your stuff, give you a quote, and hopefully save you a bunch of money. Give us a call at 217-773-3397.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Brian Ingram back talking about food, of course. But Richardson in the ball game. Ball knocked away from her. Cassing's got it. She's going to go coast to coast. Gets fouled by White. And I'm not ragging on Pizza Ranch. They're closing early because there's not enough help.
Not enough help.
I mean, it's all over.
It's everywhere.
And folks, if you're getting slow service at the hospital, your restaurant, anything like that, understand, Cassing makes another one, that they're doing the best that they possibly can with the help that they have. I mean, we're seeing it everywhere.
Yep.
Have you got your positions filled out on the farm?
I do at the moment, but it could go the other way in a hurry.
Ham gets the rebound. She's trying to go up off the rim. No good. I'd like to see her find the center of that hole.
Yep.
She got any points yet tonight?
No, she does not.
Joey Ham?
Nope. It's Cassing and Ingram.
Changes again. Looks like McCoy's back in the ball game. Picked off by White. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Shoots a long two. No good. Off of Barry Western. It'll be Brown County basketball. Folks, I want to tell you, if you come to the Hornet Classic, you're going to see good basketball, but you want to come. You want to be in the seats to watch this high school girls basketball team. If we'd had state last spring,
they would have been at it.
They would have been there.
Yep.
And there's a good chance they're going to be there this year.
Yep.
Dixon tears the ball away. She's trying to push her way in, and she runs into Rice, and they're going to call foul on Hayden Rice, I think.
Yep. Hayden came down. Yep.
No, they called that on McKenzie.
Yep. They called it on Kinsey. That's her third.
Dixon goes to the line.
Up and good. Dixon's next shot up and
good
as well.
Wow.
It's the Dixon free throw show. She's
30-12, and most of all those points are Dixon at the free throw line.
There's 2 field goals and everything else is free throws.
Ingram shoots a long two. Off the rim, no good. Rebound on the backside, Dixon. She's going to go down the floor, gets cut off, gets the ball to White. White over to McQuay. McQuay back to White. White has Martinez on her. Back out to Dixon. Down low, tried to make a pass. Too long, and Rice ends up with it. Gives it back to Ingram. We're headed the other direction. Down to 1:52 left here in third quarter of play. Down low to Joey Ham. Throws it up, no good. Rebound Dixon, knocked out of her hands by Rice, and then Rice grabs the ball. And they're going to call a foul on
Rice.
Hayden Rice on that.
Her first.
I mean, she had to hold the ball for quite a while there, right?
Yep, but the moment she spun and lost control, it was all arm then, and that's where the foul happened.
Okay. Dixon gives it to McCoy. McCoy shoots, and good. 30-14, down to 1:25 here in the third. Ingram, top of the key, and a reach in by McQuay. No call.
Contact.
Cassing drives in, shoots, drains it. 32-14, 18-point lead by Brown County as we get down to the minute mark here in the third quarter. That's McQuay. Out front to Christensen, to Dixon. Feeds off to McCoy. She drives baseline, can't get it, gives it to Dixon, wide open, and a layup. Nice ball movement by Barry Western on that one. 40 seconds left. 32-16. Deep, that's Ingram, goes up for the layup. Body slammed by McCoy, and no call. White, McCoy, gonna drive, pushed her way, traveled. Good thing she traveled before she did that because the forearm came out.
It sure did. Trying to clear her own space and the illegal way.
I don't like the forearm at all. I don't think you ought to be able to use it as a brush mover.
No. but it happens a lot.
Kind of like having one of those big bumpers on your truck to push the deer. I can't describe that. Ingram's got the ball behind her. It's going to be a jump ball, going to be Brown County basketball. And Brian, one of my things I see up here announcing is if you don't call a decently tight game on the roughness, particularly with girls, with any of them, it gets a little rough.
It gets real rough. Yep.
And it's 32-16, Brown County with the lead as we get ready for the fourth quarter. We'll be back after these.
Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for an organization that changes lives both physically and emotionally? The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA can help. Busy parents love the variety of activities for the whole family and our on-site childcare. We offer scholarship assistance and great options to fit any budget. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group classes like yoga and Zumba. As a nonprofit organization, we pride ourselves on making a positive impact, not only in individuals, but also our community. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self will thank you.
Steve Surratt, Brian Ingram, Lisa Surratt. Lisa asking how long you have to have your hands on the ball for it to be a jump ball, and Brian explaining just depends on the circumstances.
It's all circumstantial and by official and what they're seeing and how, it's a held ball, and so it's when both teams have the hands on the ball and nothing can happen.
Used to when we played in the, schoolyard, it was had to have your hand on it a second. And Dixon misses it. Casting with the rebound, goes coast to coast. Tried to get it to Martinez just to feed the ball out and get Martinez involved.
Giving Western credit, they did a good job running down the floor and covering up that backside. Made it difficult for us.
Casting drives in, shoots for two. Off the rim, no good. And Christensen with Martinez on her. Martinez, unfortunately, at the 8th grade level right now, just almost too small. And it's not that she doesn't play hard, that she doesn't have any skills. It's just a height, and basketball has become a height sport. Dixon fights underneath the basket and can't get the shot off, and a jump ball between.
Kinsey plays very smart defense right there. She just stood straight up and made her try to shoot over and was able to go back up and get that rebound and the tie-up.
Hope Ingram. Oh, I thought that was going in. She was on line, a little strong.
Yep.
Ham from the free throw line, blocked by McCoy, but it ends up in Cassing's hands, then Rice's hands, then Cassing's hands. She goes back up and in, left-handed. Does me good to see them girls shoot with both hands, because there is a time and a place for either hand.
Yeah. They'll be able to use the left.
McQuaid to Dixon, three-pointer by Dixon, no good. Rebound Rice. It'll be given to Ingram, down to 4:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County leading 34-16. 8th grade girls basketball. Cassing drives in, gives it to Ham, can't make it, gets her own rebound, can't make the shot. Knocked out of bounds. I think Brown County caught a break there because I think Kinsey hit that.
Yeah. It's good ball movement from Brown County, though. Kinsey made a nice drive and made a good bounce pass to Ham.
Martinez with a shot. Too hard, too long. Who's got the rebound? Cassing. Top of the key, Martinez. She drives right hand. Gives it to Hope. Ingram. Cross court to Cassing. Still a 2-3 defense by Barry Western. Martinez in the lane. Ingram down low to Cassing. Nice job by Cassing to create some space for her there because McCoy was all over her back.
She was. She had a nice move. She faked to her left, and then rolled right and was able to.
Well, I
to
was
make it
talking
10.
more about the fake with the elbow that created the room there.
Had a little bit of that too. But
Had to, because
yeah,
I mean, when that person's on top of you, you're going to start being physical.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's one of the things that you got to learn at this level. You got to get a little lower and get a little wider.
McQuay back out to, let's see, that's Moyer back in the ball game. And that's Dixon. She got forced out of bounds. Nice job by Hope Ingram forcing her out of bounds. Didn't give her any more room.
Nope. Stopped at the line and had forced her to dribble out.
Ingram comes out. Blakely comes in.
Lowers in. Anderson, Maggie Henry.
Ham and Martinez
full
out.
Line change.
Maggie Henry hadn't been much in this half. Lower.
20 is Hilburn, not Lower.
Yeah.
You got them mixed up.
Did I?
Yep.
Okay. They both have black knee pads on. That's Hilburn with the shot. No good. And that's going to be Dixon. She's going to try to go coast to coast. And Hilburn's going to get a foul there. She tried to run straight out of bounds, and Dixon brought the game to her.
That was a good play all around for Dixon. She recovered that ball on our side of the court and was made a drive all the way down and was able to finish that shot with that big contact. Her free throw shot is up and no good.
Anderson with the rebound, gets it out to Hilburn. Hilburn finally clears out the basketball. Knocked around, ball's loose, going to be Brown County ball. A lot of reaching going on.
Yep.
Hilburn with the inbound. Henry back out to Lohr. Blakely feeds off the offside to
there we go.
Hilburn.
Yep.
She got moved.
Yep.
And she'll go to the line for two. 34-18, 2:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County 8th grade girls against the Western.
Number 4, that's
Very
her,
Western girls.
her third foul, McQuay. It was a good call on the official. You know, we always see things and we react, but as an official, we're taught to give it a second, let the play out, and then get
Make
that
the
whistle.
call. Yeah, because sometimes no harm, no foul.
Yep. Gretchen misses both her free throws.
And ends up, Brown County steals the ball back. Anderson, the shot, no good. Saved Blakely, but out of bounds. 2:32 left here in the fourth. 34-18. That'll be McQuay. Brings the ball up, top of the key, gives it to Dixon. Dixon goes right. She's going to try to go baseline. She gets part of that. They cut her off. Ball out front to Reneker. Down low to Dixon. She's going to try to force her way in. And Maggie Henry's going to get a foul because she had a little hip action going on there.
Yep.
She was fine until that hip moved. Yeah, I don't want to make it sound like that Barry Western is the only one being physical here.
No, we've done plenty ourselves. Dixon's first shot up and good.
You're going to have double figures just in foul shots.
Yep.
White back into the ball game. And out is Richardson. Madison Richardson out.
Dixon's second attempt for free throw is up and good.
Blakely inbounds. It'll be Laura that brings the basketball up. To Hilburn. She drives baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound on the western side is Reneker, but ball ends up on the floor and White ends up with it. And it'll be Western's ball in the tie-up. McCoy back in, out is Moyer.
Ella Henry in for Brown County. Hilburn out.
McCoy brings the ball up, goes right-hand side, gives it to White. White looks in the corner, nobody, finds Dixon, top of the key. She drives lower on her. And gonna call on Lohr.
Yep, didn't have legal guarding position. Yep.
And normally Lord good at keeping her feet moving, but that time just got outstepped. White inbounds, gives it to McCoy. She goes up. Maggie Henry just kept her hands up. Ella ends up with the ball, and they're going to Western's ball on the tie-up. White will take the ball out. 1:38 seconds left here. Stay tuned at the end of the ball game for the Casting Lumber post-game show, and it is actually Brown County's ball, they're saying. And the KLC Inc. players to the ball game. Henry. Anderson back out to Lohr. She goes right, shoots the ball up. Ella.
Good save.
Tries to, almost makes that save.
Good hustle after it.
And we're scared of Dixon. We're going in and we're throwing that lollipop way over the top.
Yep.
And create some space for yourself. We'll talk about that in a minute. White, no good. Anderson with the rebound, dribble it, do something with it. She waited for people to get in there. Gets the ball away. That's Lohr going to bring the ball up for Brown County. Feeds down low. White does a really good job stepping in front of that pass, Brian.
Yep, she did. It was there for a second. Jamie saw at Maggie open, and White stepped in and just knocked that ball away.
What I'd like to see Lohr do is drive in hard and then keep her dribble and back up.
Yep.
Get that person back on their heels. Create your space for that shot yourself.
Yep. Looks like McCoy has her fourth foul.
56 seconds left.
Puts Lizzie Blakely on the line. And shoot, not sure if it's a 1-on-1 or 2. Looks like a 1-on-1. Her first and only shot now is miss.
Rebound McCoy, gets it out to McCoy. Right side to Dixon. Down low to McCoy. Nice job. Misses his shot. Anderson with the rebound. Tie up, and it's going to be a Western basketball with 39 seconds left.
That was a good look from Dixon to see McCoy underneath. Good court awareness.
In the corner, that's Dixon. Goes up for the shot. Partially blocked there by Anderson. And a tie-up. Going to be Brown County basketball. Nope, going to be Western basketball. Ball knocked out. Ella Henry with the basketball going down for the layup off. No good. Rebound. That'll be Lohr. Double dribble. 25 seconds left. 34-20. Brown County leads on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Ball drives in, that's McCoy. Out to White, she shoots a long two, no good. Rebound Dixon, blocked by Anderson. No, Blakely, excuse me. And Lord goes down the floor and gets fouled with 8 seconds left.
Looks like it's going to be McCoy's fifth foul.
And this is where I hate stupid fouls. The end of the ball game.
But I guess they called her out of bounds. They didn't call a foul.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, wasn't a stupid foul then. Reneker to McCoy. Now left side to McCoy. Top the key to White. She's going to shoot a three. Off the basket, no good. Final score here, 34-20. Brown County with the victory over Berry Western. In 8th grade girls basketball action, 7th graders won 39-4 in the opener. And Brown County wins again, 34-20 in the second game. You're listening to the Casting Lumber postgame show, your hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, helping to build our community for over 45 years. That's Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. You got pillows you're wanting to match the walls to match your pillows. Take your pillow out there. Tad's got this nice machine. He'll put it under the scope and match that color of your pillow to put it on your walls, whatever you've got. You take it out there. If you've got a big enough piece with a solid enough color, he's going to match her up for you and help you out that with their best paints. And the folks out there do a great job. Brian doing some final stats there. Let's talk about the players of the ball game. KLC Inc. players of the ball game in their location of 509 Pittsfield Road, right next to Casting Lumber. Call 773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it. And we recently got some shirts down there. We wanted them before the playoff game. We needed some with the stitching on it, and they did a great job with the shirts and got them out efficiently for us. So stop in there and talk to the people. Players of the ball game. Let's talk about that first. Barry Western. You can't ignore Dixon.
No, I think hands down for sure. Emma Dixon had a great night. She was a lot of fun to watch on the Western side of things. Great court awareness, attacking the basket all the time, and she had a really good game tonight.
And takes everything that she's given. And a sign of a good basketball player is, this is what I'm getting from the officials today. I'm going to take it, or tomorrow you may not get that. And then on the Brown County side of the ball, who do you want to give the KLC Inc. player of the ball game to?
Well, is Hope or Mackenzie?
Let's do both.
They both were.
I mean, Hope was everywhere on the floor, on and laying down and otherwise, and probably the most physical game that I've seen her play.
Yeah, she played
and
she played
doing a really good job passing the ball off.
Did.
So I think it's co-players of the ball game.
I think so. Yeah.
Mackenzie Casting and Hope Ingram on that. And so, Brian, got some final stats for us real quick?
I do. On the Western side of things, McCoy had 4, McQuay had 1, Dixon had 13, and Christensen had 2 for their 20 points. They were 0 for 4 from 3, 5 for 35 from the field of 2-point, and they were 10 for 15 from the free throw line. And almost all of those, but 2 free throws, were Emma Dixon tonight. On the Brown County side, Hope had 11 and Mackenzie had 23.
That 11 surprised me. That was a quiet 11.
It was a quiet 11.
And I was voting on her for player of the ball game on everything except for scoring.
Yep. She had a great first half. It was quiet that second half. She had that 1 free throw, but it was her defense and
tenacity on the floor. I mean, when I saw Dixon trying to back her up and Hope holding her own, and Hope soaking wet doesn't weigh half as much as Dixon did, and held her own there, and that's just good basketball.
Yep.
So with that, Lisa Surratt, Brian Ingram. Brian, thanks for helping us the last couple of nights. Good luck to the 7th and 8th graders, 7th graders next week in regionals. And the 8th graders the following week. We'll be starting high school girls basketball and boys basketball. And we're going to try to sprinkle some junior high basketball somewhere in the middle of that.
You betcha.
And you stay busy, because if you're not watching your kids, you're coaching your kids, or you're officiating.
I know.
Or helping us.
Yep. I love being part of the sport. It's a lot of fun, and I've learned that you can see it from so many different angles, and it's just a lot of fun to be a part of.
Well, we appreciate you being a part of the broadcast and helping us out. With that, we say goodbye, God bless, and have a great evening.